Hello, Capricorn. It's umomgtarot, and this is your Someone Secretly Wishes You Knew This tarot card reading. Let's look at the vibe of the person or persons, the energy coming through. And then we'll do a tarot spread. If you'd like your personal reading, check out the description. There's a link to my website, and let's get started. Here we go. Capricornians. Lots of you getting the sun. A lot of you. Capricorns, yeah, you got the sun. And this is your immortal spirit. Purpose and destiny is involved here. You might feel little notes of Leo in this reading. Next sign is Pluto. And this is your ability to transform. Take a big leap forward and rebirth. Now this sign is also associated with Scorpios, so very intense, very profound, very, very deep. Another deep one here is Neptune. And this is your fantasies, yearnings, longings, and potential for, did I say potential? Potential for illusion. So your Delulu, your imagination though. Your Delulu, but your imagination though. So it's a lot of, and it's watery energy here. Leo, I would say, is the most intuitive of all the fire signs. So it's all dreamy. It's all manifesty-like and hopeless romantic-like. But also lessons. Personal transformation. Karma. Loyalty, betrayal. The thin line between love and hate. Spoken word. And Capricorn. I know you guys are earth signs. You're like, hey, enough with the foolishness. Hey. Cut to the chase. All right, Capricorn. Let's see what people are out here secretly wishing you knew, because I mean, it's giving anti-Capricorn sentiments. If you're like 100% Capricorn, like it's giving more emotional and spacey and theory rather than facts and practicality. But even though it may not be the Capricorn style, sometimes it could be your deficit. Like that's the missing piece to the puzzle that you overlook. So let's have a look and check out what they secretly wish you knew. That's what I'm telling you. Is that you're missing the emotional part is what they're saying. You're missing the emotional intelligence to the communication, Capricorn. Because I was saying it and then it popped up. This is the Magician. It's the manifestation sign. It's associated with Mercury, which is speed, travel, communication. Things moving, synthesis, but like technologically at times. Now the Magician also is just that sign that gives you the tools to go where you need to go, but the road is still on and winding. Okay, it gives Gemini and Virgo energy sometimes. It's like, yeah, but it's in reverse. It is in reverse, so I'm still on your side with the, hey, this could be manipulation tactics, somebody who's thinking about me in an overly emotional way. But communication is like the communication. They're saying it could be softer. It could be a little more emotional. It could be infused with more finesse. All right? Ace of Swords, it's like a shift in mindset. I'm guessing that's why they wouldn't tell you, because who the heck wants to say, hey, your mindset needs to shift? It's like, what? Who asked you? If you ask me, hey, does my mindset need to shift? Then I'll be like, oh, since you asked, I mean. But I'm not gonna randomly, like, yo, okay, you know what? That's it. That does it, Capricorn. You're a very smart person. You are the 10th sign of the zodiac. You're very practical. You're very planning. You're very, like, organized. You're like, let me just get this achieved. World domination. Okay, check. That's on my list. Now, I'll have a sandwich. Check. Baloney. Right, Capricorn, you guys, you got the 10 of Cups. You head towards this happy ending because on paper it's what you want, but you forget about the things like how's it gonna make you feel. I don't know who's connected to you through this Neptunian thing. It shows that they may have more of an emotional investment in you rather than just straight Delulu. You might perceive it as Delulu, but I feel like with Neptune being associated with Pisces and Pluto being associated with Scorpio, the water signs are giving, hey, your emotional intelligence here is not, like, if I have to ask you to do it, then it's not the same as if you just did it, and that's what I want you to do. Like, what do you mean? Do you want it done or not? You're missing the little, I want that feeling of, oh my God, you think about me. That's the whole point. It's the gesture, not the actual thing. And I think that whether that relays into your friendships or business communications or relationships, there may be a missing aspect, missing component of your personality when you're trying to do this like brand assessment of yourself. It's like the thing you're missing is the emotional part, the feelings, the perception, I guess. Well, maybe perception you might have that calculated down, but how you make people feel, the people that work with you, people that are around you, the people that matter the most. There's something about that Ten of Cups. You can have it all, but there's something emotionally unfulfilling there, or like missing. You know, we have the Ace and then we have the 10. So, long and short of it is, you know, the story, the full story. Ace again. We going back and forth, beginning, starting, beginning, ending, beginning. You know. At the end of the day, it's about that passion. Passion's there. Passion gets you started. You get excited, right? Then you get the thing, but then the feelings. What's going on with the feelings? Okay, maybe you're just one to be unsatisfied, because this Ace of Wands also reminds me of Aries energy, and it's like you guys have that little thing where you're unsatisfied because you're always on to the. Once you achieve that goal or it's well on the way, you're not impressed anymore. You're like, okay, I don't know, anyone could do that. It's the next thing. Okay, so you need that. You need a never-ending cycle of accomplishment, but sometimes I think maybe there's a pattern that you're missing one component that you're not paying attention to. Now it will unfold to you. You will understand intrinsically without somebody just externally explaining it to you. You will have an aha moment. Things will be revealed. The High Priestess is associated with the moon. This means that there's that psychic energy, there's a sensitive energy, and I feel like you'll figure things out intrinsically on your own. You'll come to some realizations, maybe even have a dream about it. I say this because that Pluto's there, and the sun. This is part of your destiny. Repeating cycles and realizing, hey, I've been doing this over and over and over. That's no good. And doing better. You know, you are a grower. You know, you're not a show. Well, you are a shower too, but you're a grower, and you like to learn lessons so that you can evolve as a person. Not for other people, not to admit defeat, not to humble yourself, but to grow, to be powerful and knowledgeable. Okay, practical though. Maybe a special emphasis on the thing that you reject the most. Not emotions, because I know you guys are, you know, you're not made of stone. But maybe like there's areas of that you're just like, oh no, that's so stupid, and you don't know why. You've never even looked into it, and you're just like, nah, I reject that. No. Because usually those are the areas, those are the telltale signs as to like the hints that take us down the rabbit hole to the place that's like, enlightenment. Oh, I can unlock the second half of my life now because I have a new understanding of yada yada yada. But anyways, the High Priestess shows that there are things to be revealed, and sometimes those things just remain dormant under your nose until you have the awareness to be able to understand it. And the High Priestess being in reverse, it's like it could be a little bit of manipulation with secrets, people not telling you until you're ready, people, you know, gatekeeping or whatever. But I feel like this is a secretly wishes you do this reading, and maybe they feel like this feedback that they want to give you, that they've been wanting to give you, that they want to tell you. It's like, let's say you have like an Aries moon or something, you go nuclear. They have the emotional intelligence to not let you know what's going on until you're, you know, you've stabilized. Because why? I don't want things to go nuclear. Do you? Okay? And that's like not lying. It's an opinion, so I can just not share it. Eight of Swords, feeling limited. Yep, that's exactly what it is. They feel like they can't tell you. There's somebody in your life that they feel like they can't tell you this thing that they see is a problem for you, and they probably have all the awareness and all the skill, but they just are worried. They don't want to criticize you because they don't want to. At what cost, you know? They feel very limited and very inhibited, and they have restrained themselves. It's not something that you said to do, but they just don't feel like it's a safe place for the truth or for their opinion on that. So, but they wish you knew that you're missing some of them emotional components. If you want that happy ending that I guess you seem to be talking about with them, because they have an opinion on, like, you all of it's there, all of it is in the making, except for this one thing. You got to get real with yourself. You have to start showering. You know, if they could just tell you, but they're just too worried that you'll be offended, you'll be like, it's a medical condition, like, you know what I mean? Like, it could be, so they might be treading lightly because they're, you know, it goes deep. They don't want to betray you. It goes deep. They don't want to ruin your life or affect your ego for a long time. Okay, so that's a semi-good friend. It doesn't show evil. I don't see no evil. I just see somebody who's just like, you know, you're missing that little starting spot or the ending part. You're missing the conclusive evidence that you keep repeating this pattern. Like, it's like, you know, when somebody, it happens to people when you see somebody's errors because you're on the outside observing them, but they can't see their own issues, and like they're offended if you even notice. You're like, what are you talking about me like that? You know what I mean? It's like, dude, you're late 5 minutes every single day. Leave 30 minutes earlier. Then whatever time you lie to yourself. Wake up, you know, something. Do something, because that 5 minutes, that little 5 minutes every single day, now everybody knows you're gonna be late for everything, all the time, forever. This, you know, I have to tell you. Boom. Oh, okay. Thanks for being real. I'll wake up earlier. Right. That's how that gets solved. Anyways, there it is. That's your reading. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give the video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, share the video, and if you'd like your own personal reading, check out the description. There's a link to my website, as well as a link to my Etsy shop. And yeah, I will see you in the next one, guys. Bye.